So Elon Musk just basically declared war on Microsoft. And honestly, most people completely missed it. He announced this new project called Macrohard. And look, the name might sound like a joke, but its mission is absolutely serious. To build an AI that can emulate entire software companies. We're not talking about another AI assistant here. This is a shot fired right at the heart of the tech establishment.
And yeah, that is the real name. I know. And while a lot of people just laughed and moved on, the ambition here is to create an AI that can operate pretty much any software on any device exactly the way a human would. The goal? To make all those traditional software integrations, well, kind of obsolete.
That's it, exactly. This isn't some random idea. It's a calculated, strategic play. And what's really fascinating here is that Microsoft clearly saw this coming. They actually launched a major countermove just 2 days before Musk even announced anything, which tells you they knew a new front was about to open up in this AI war.
So what we're really looking at is a brand new kind of AI war. Seriously. This isn't just about who has the biggest or the best large language model anymore. No, this is a fundamental battle over how AI is going to get work done. Is it going to be from the outside in or from the inside out?
And this right here, this lays the core conflict bare. On one side, you've got Musk betting on AI agents that operate outside of your apps, controlling them just like a person would. And on the other side, you have Microsoft doubling down on agents that live securely inside their walled garden. And believe me, that one distinction changes everything.
All right, so let's start with the challenger. Macrohard is not just a meme, okay? It's a very serious joint project between Tesla and xAI, and it's built on a pretty radical idea for how AI agents should work. So the central concept is this digital worker, an AI agent that operates software using the exact same interface you and I use every day. It doesn't need APIs, it doesn't need plugins, it doesn't need any special access. It just, well, it watches the screen and interacts with it. It sits completely outside of any single application to get its job done.
So how in the world does it work? Well, from what we can gather from reports, it's a 3-loop system. First, you have xAI's powerful Grok model acting as the high-level planner. It decides what needs to happen next. Then, a special Tesla-developed AI agent handles the real-time perception by basically processing a video feed of the screen. And finally, it takes action by physically moving the cursor and typing. It literally watches and then does.
And this is why Macrohard is such a credible threat. It's not just some standalone product. It's the brain of this massive, vertically integrated machine. I mean, think about it. You've got Tesla providing custom silicon, xAI with the models and this insane GPU cluster, SpaceX for infrastructure and global connectivity, and then X as a distribution channel to hundreds of millions of people. It's a complete stack from the chip all the way up to the end user.
But, okay, let's be super clear about something. Right now, we are evaluating a concept, a strategic direction. There is no official product page for Macrohard, no public benchmarks, nothing like that just yet. That said, xAI did file a trademark application for the name, so this is way more than just a passing thought.
Now, let's flip over to the defending champion. On the other side of this fight, you have Microsoft. And they are definitely not just sitting around. They are defending a fortress, a governed enterprise ecosystem that they have spent 5 decades building.
Their direct answer to all this is something they call Copilot Co-work. It can execute really complex tasks across all of Microsoft 365, building out spreadsheets, organizing data, you name it. But here's the crucial point. It operates strictly within Microsoft's existing security and governance boundaries. It lives inside the system. And this quote really gets to the key of Microsoft's whole strategy. For their core customers, we're talking finance, healthcare, government, a controlled environment isn't a bug. It is the single most important feature. Trust and compliance, they're completely non-negotiable.
Microsoft's entire approach is built right on top of this foundation of governance. The agent is cloud-only. It inherits your specific identity and can only access what you yourself have permission to access. And every single action provides an audit trail for compliance. It's a walled garden, and that is completely by design.
And, they're playing a very different game with the AI models themselves. Unlike Macrohard's all-in bet on Grok, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella is building this flexible, multi-model platform. They use tech from OpenAI, they've added Anthropic, and their own in-house 5.4 model is actually designed specifically for understanding user interfaces. For Microsoft, the AI model is just becoming a swappable layer underneath their trusted execution engine.
Okay, so we've seen the two competing philosophies. Now let's put them head-to-head, tail-of-the-tape style, and really break down the critical differences.
This table really just clarifies the battle lines, doesn't it? First, the model stack. Macrohard is all in on Grok. Microsoft is playing the field with a multi-model platform. Next, the core architecture. Macrohard emulates a human at the UI level, while Microsoft uses governed APIs. This leads right to their primary pitch. For Macrohard, it's about ultimate interoperability. For Microsoft, it is all about trust and compliance. And finally, look at their safety approach. Agent safety is all about preventing an AI from being tricked into doing the wrong thing. For Macrohard, that means trying to mitigate prompt injection attacks. For Microsoft, the solution is much simpler. Just enforce hard permission boundaries so the agent can't go rogue in the first place.
So, with these two radically different philosophies clashing, who is actually positioned to win this thing?
Well, it all really comes down to two massive, fundamental bets about the future. Musk is betting that the power of ultimate interoperability, having an agent that can control any app, is so valuable that the market will accept the security risks that come with it. Microsoft, on the other hand, is betting that for any serious enterprise work, trust and governance are non-negotiable and will always win out.
So here's the honest assessment. In the short term, Microsoft's governed approach is almost certain to win over big enterprise customers. Trust is just everything in that world. But, and this is a big but, in the longer term, if Macrohard's approach actually matures and proves to be reliable, then this outside-the-app model becomes a genuine existential threat to every single software company that relies on a locked-in ecosystem.
And all this leaves us with a fundamental question, one that goes way beyond just these two companies. As these AI agents get more and more capable, where do we draw the line? Should they be allowed to be fully autonomous, clicking and taking actions on our behalf? Or should they always remain assistants, only suggesting what to do, while a human makes that final click? The answer to that is going to define the entire next era of work.